Namaste everyone. Today I'm going to share with you some of my recent learning from the inner engineering program that I am working on. The session 2 talks about the essence of human suffering. First of all, we need to understand why human suffers. Everything comes from the inner desire. And what happens when these desires are not fulfilled? We suffer. We feel hungry, we want food, and when there's no food, we're not feeling comfortable. The stomach is upset. Relationships. We want to see someone and he's not messaging us, she's not calling me back, and I can't go to see them. COVID-19, we can't fly, can't travel, can't see parents, can't see my children, can't see my lovers. All these desires that are not being fulfilled, it will cause suffering, cause pain, discomfort, physical, emotional, and mental struggle. So how can we stop this happening? How are we going to stop feeling the pain? Or is that possible to feel joy, happiness, and ecstasy all the time? So now let's return to the formula. We have desire humans. When you meet the desire, feed the desire, you become happy. Now, coming to the desire, can we do something there? Now you might ask, it is impossible to become desireless. If we become desireless, we aren't humans. The human brains are created to desire, so that we create the universe that we see today. We build buildings, we create next generations. We build clothes, we write books, we build cameras, we make food, we make babies. It's humans' desire of comfort, stability, progress, enlightenment that makes us human. Well, now you talk about we can't become desireless. Yes, we can't, because the human mind, it's made, the nature or the duty of our human mind is to desire, so we can keep on progressing and then make a new world. Not necessarily to be a better world, but what I'm talking about, can we convert this desire onto something else? And can we make and change this desire to have this essence, to not fulfill our own desire, to transfer and convert this desire to fulfill other people's desire? So can you see the changes here? Make our desire to serve other people's desire, so that every act, everything, every word, every sentence, everything that we do is for the purpose to fulfill other people's desires. So now you have changed the formula, because your ultimate purpose is to serve others, to make other people happy. There is a slight nuance here or difference between this desire to serve others versus compulsion. For those who understand the word compulsion, that is more pleasure-based. But what I'm talking about is to focus on your act and your behavior. Everything that you do, make it to be centered with the core value is to fulfill other people's desire. Therefore, you have your desire, but it's a different level of desire. It's selfless desire, so that you can easily find an arch, a support point, a grounding point for everything that you do. See, if your wife wanted to go to trouble, wanted to hang out with his girlfriend and not returning home until 2 a.m., you're wondering why she is. And then vice versa, your children wanted to go to the States, oh, you're thinking, oh, the Yankees, they're mad people. Or you lost a job, you feel pain. Just accept life as it is. And then knowing this physical world does not last. You see, the water behind me now is so still. Maybe 100 years later, this pond won't be here anymore. And the trees, they're growing, but we won't be here anymore. And then your sensual pleasure. Now you're full, you have a delicious meal. Or you had a wonderful intimate session with your lovers. But all these sensations, they're temporal. How long can you last this physical sensation? The warmth or the cooling shower. You can't stay in the shower for forever. You can't have orgasm forever. You can't be feeling happy, that ecstasy in your stomach forever. You digest the food, you will excrete the food. So you see, everything's changing. So it's a process of changing, growing, progressing. And when you understand the essence of life, it's an ultimate changing process. And then knowing the truth of life, it contains birth, pain, disease, sickness, death, and throughout all these life events, you remain still. Remain the core purpose is to serve others' desire. You still work, but you are not losing yourself by serving you, by serving I, mine. When you can really let I, mine, and the mind, including the mind, go away, then you will receive or experience pure happiness, joy, and ecstasy. May you all remain peaceful, happy, and joyful. Life is short. Make it a happy journey. Namaste.